Hey, GrowGroup family, really proud of you for connecting. Here is a snippet from this past week's message. Go ahead, give it a listen, and then dive into some questions.
Any of you parents ever lost a kid? Like, not permanently, but for a short time? As a young dad, I lost a few. I took my firstborn son, Scott, to a department store. I shouldn't have because, 7-year-old boys are not shoppers. But I did, and I only looked away for a second, I promise. But he was gone. I found him 15 minutes later, which is like a decade in lost child time, amen? He had gone into a changing room with a book, shut the door, and was just chilling out reading. I don't even think he knew he was lost. Now Brad, my second-born, I lost him at church. You ever lose your kid at church? Yeah, easy to do. He was just 4 years old. We're at this huge church, 1,000 people per service, and the lobby was just packed. And I had Brad on the hold my hand rule, right? Because Brad's a talker, and if he sees somebody he knows, he's gone. So I'm like, hold my hand, son. Just hold my hand. Well, the lobby is a sea of people, and Brad, he's at knee level. And somebody comes up to ask me a question, and Brad lets go of my hand. He takes off. So I tell the guy with the question, I gotta go find my kid, but all I see is this crowd. There's no Brad. But after a couple minutes of searching, I see Brad out of the corner of my eye, clear on the other side of this cavernous lobby. So I move quickly to go get him. But as I make my way, I notice Brad, he's right next to some guy with the same color jacket that I'm wearing. And I watch him as he reaches up, takes this man's hand as if somehow this guy is me. And as he does, this guy, he yanks his hand away from him. He says, "Hey, what are you doing?" And Brad panics. I'm like his little face has gone from this false sense of security to a full-on cry. But now I've reached him. I scoop him up and I say, "Man, what happened, kiddo?" And he says, "Daddy, I got myself lost." Friends, much of our lives are just like that. We've got no idea where our father is, and we're panicked. Why? Because we've attached to the wrong dad.
Thank you so much, Ray. How about you? Have you ever lost a kid? Maybe you got lost yourself as a kid. Your leader will have some questions for you in a moment, but let's launch our discussion time today with just some lost kids stories. Tell us about a time when you were lost as a kid or when you lost your kid. Start with the person who is wearing the most blue and go clockwise from there.